That sounds like a cool example. Using the Velocity Tracker API to track the velocity of the ball when you fling it can make the animation feel more natural and responsive.
Okay.
It's a great way
Okay,
to
cool. Let me continue reading. In the code above, I used the velocity tracker to calculate the velocity and apply it in the coordinate plane. Here I used the decay from the animation spec. Okay, so I record this video. Okay, give me a second. I record this video displaying the velocity as shown in the video. Increasing velocity makes the ball lingers longer in the air. Lingers, right? Lingers means to
Lingers.
stay. Lingers longer in the air. The ball doesn't have specific hold on, give me a second.
sure.
Specific.
Go on.
Specific.
Also, the ball doesn't have a specific destination. Its landing location completely depends on the velocity applied.
That's a great explanation. Using the velocity tracker to calculate velocity and applying it to the coordinate plane makes the ball linger longer in the air with increased velocity. And yes, lingers means to stay in a place longer than expected. Your
Yeah.
explanation.
Yeah, go ahead. Okay. Yeah. Okay, so okay. However, we cannot apply the exact physics to bring it to the design. Now, usually the target value is needed. So continue, continue. Okay. So continuing to another picture example. I first made the blue box, then we need to make a trackball on the screen using pointer input modifier instead of dragball modifier because the first one provides velocity tracker well, the second one doesn't. Okay, so yes, that's right, that's totally right.
Absolutely. Using pointer input with velocity tracker is a smart choice because it lets you capture the velocity data needed for a more dynamic and realistic dragging experience. It's interesting how different modifiers can impact the behavior of your UI elements. Want to continue with your example?
Yes, now we can drag it on our screen. It is displayed in the video, very straightforward. Mentioned earlier, a tag value is needed in order to operate the animation. In this example, the blue box is only draggable to the four corners of the device screen. Okay, so yeah, what's going on? Our ChatGPT was down. Was down. Okay, probably was limit time. Okay, give me. Let me see if I can still use the advanced mode. Sounds like that doesn't work. Something wrong, probably. Something wrong with ChatGPT, guys. Oh, there's something wrong with ChatGPT. Yes, mostly less steps. Oh my god, ChatGPT won't work anymore. Okay, I'm gonna read it by myself now, much better without ChatGPT. This article is about the gesture animation running on digital device. As a motion designer, I was okay, 6 minutes. As a motion designer, I was always impressed with the also animation and how it works sophisticatedly. Let me see it. Sophisticatedly, such as a smooth animation used when closing apps or the well-designed floating app animation. A few years ago, I was not familiar with spring animation or gesture animation gesture animation at all. Once I recorded an animation, also animation and recorded. I think it's recorded.
Recorded.
Okay, recorded. Once I we recorded an as animation and put it into After Effects, trying to learn how they produce the speed changing animation, slow at the beginning and gradually faster. Same as above, the curve animation was the curve animation was categorized. Okay. The curve animation was categorized into different types. For example, linear and ease in out. But after I tried to replicate, I can replicate the experiment to see if I get the same results. Okay, yes, that's true. I can replicate the experiment to see the experiment. Okay, I can replicate the test of the just driving license subject one to see if the results still get the same or not. Okay, replicate. Okay, it's called replicate. Okay, let's replicate. Okay, so a backframe. Questions emerged.
Emerged.
Questions emerged. Okay, give me a sec. Questions emerged. A new leader emerged from the competition. Okay, a new leader from. Okay, so emerged. Does the course have process duration or durations or not? Okay, durations are not. Okay, so the answer is no. How about we do a little research online and see if there's any websites or resources that we could make a good use of. The first I found is a website called React Spring. Yes, I found Decent. I think it's Decent. It's called Decent, probably.
Decent.
Oh, just she wrote a decent dress. She wrote. Okay. She was
War.
okay, she wore a decent dress to the party. I always don't dress a decent dress. I always don't wear a decent dress because my girlfriend always complain about it. But it's fine. Okay, so decent examples on their website. And the design of the website brought a comfortable experience. Okay, here you can try it by your own. However, though, I'm very interested in how Spring works. I'm not going to elaborate on it too much in this note. First link you can try and that could help with understanding what Spring is. The speaker from the link above is Cheng Lo. He used to work at React as an animation programmer. After watching his video, I understood the basics of Spring and how it works. Highly recommend you watch this video. Cheng Lo has shared an image during his speech, which is about tweet from Andy. Okay, what's this?
Matushak. Matashak.
Hmm. Oh my gosh, I don't know how to pronounce his name. And the Matushak used to work at Apple, and his tweet explained the fundamentals about the Spring. Accordingly, I assume ours may use a Spring in their system animations. So at the very beginning, I'm completely confused about the content of his tweet. Not understanding the meaning of his explanations, the only thing I know is that this is what quote or else Chenglu couldn't have mentioned in his speech. Therefore, I kept revisiting the quote in my mind over and over. A year later, I finally understood what he's talking about, and I was aware. Let me see. So I was what? What's this? Oh, I think it's my API token was running out. It's run out, so it couldn't work. Let me check it out. Anyways, maybe tomorrow because there's not on this website. On my list website. Okay, I don't have it. I don't have it, and I don't have that website on my list laptop. Okay, let me see. The good thing is about it's run out. The good thing is about my PC has this website, so I can my PC is turning on, so I can use it to charge it now. Give me a second. Wait for a moment. Okay, but my phone, the battery is just 1%. Hopefully it works. Okay. Oh, yes, done. Yes, done. Okay, later will be work. I mean, maybe just 1 minute will be work. Okay, so let's see. This time it will be work. Yeah.
Odd.
Out. Okay, out. Out means feeling out. I was out by his extraordinary saying, very inspiring and intelligent.
Intellectual.
Intellectual. Okay, intellectual. She had an intellectual conversation about art and science. I'll sum up what he talked about in his tweet. Okay, recall our action on the phone's screen, such as a swipe or fling. There must be an animation to illustrate how the objects interest and exist. I'm sorry. This word is I had problem with this word and exist.
Exist.
Does this exist?
Exist.
Okay, exist. Enters and enters and exist. Does this exist? I'm sorry. The duration of the animation might be 300 milliseconds or 400 milliseconds, perhaps also with a fast or slow in. You see, but less applicable.
Applicable.
Okay, applicable. Give me a second. Okay, my phone is applicable. Applicable means something can be used relevant a situation. Okay, applicable. In real life, for example, the duration of throwing a ball is unpredictable. Hence, applying this to our digital device, not knowing how the object physically works, how we can be sure to set the animation duration about 300 milliseconds. The length of the time that the ball stays in the air depends on the amount of force we apply it. The greater the force, the longer time. Vice versa. Continuous. Vice versa. Okay. Vice versa. Okay. So let's call the velocity. Velocity encoding. According to above, the two parameters. I guess it's parameters.
Parameters.
The two parameters making for the animation is based on speed and velocity. Without further ado, let's try to implement some fun examples to help with the understanding. First, I made the red ball as we see below in the main image. We can drag it to anywhere you want on our screen. But when we try to fling it, it feels